Amsterdam. On my first holiday day, I went with the Eurostar train to London, and I had a little bit time left, so I thought I will walk a little round and I can show you a little bit also from Amsterdam. I was on my way to, I am here on my way to Manchester, but first we are going by train to London, and then afterwards I go by train to Manchester. I was knitting here in the train and there was nobody beside me, so that was a lucky me. So I had two chairs for myself. And here I arrived at St Pancras Station in London, exactly 4 hours and 11 minutes later. So it's a good, super good trip to do. I love it to go by train. And then I had 2 hours, and then I have to go to the next station. Here I'm drinking a coffee on St Pancras Square, and afterwards I have to walk to Euston Square station, and that's a 10-minute walk, I think 10 to 15 minutes. This is in front of the King's Cross station, and this was my luggage. And at Euston station there was the next train for where I went on, and that was the train to Manchester. And yeah, it was good to do. I had enough time to switch trains, and here you see me sitting in the train. We had a little delay, I think half an hour, but Roël picked me up at the end of the station, at the end of the train ride, and then we went to her house. Roël invited me to come over a few days to Manchester. Here you see in the view, to the view, you see the nice landscape of England. I love that so much. And yeah, it was still light. This was my lovely room. Roël had, I think, 4 bedrooms, sleeping rooms. This was mine, and I had my own bathroom and toilet, so super deluxe. It looks like a little bit like a hotel room. So yeah, I was very pleased that I could stay with her. And this is, I think, the next morning. I was knitting on my sock. We drank coffee and we woke up early. I asked Roël, "Can I film your house?" And yes, I could. I could show everything in my video, so that's nice. And we went to a yarn barn that day. But at first we woke up slowly and drank coffee and had breakfast. That was the front room in the house, and that was her knitting corner. Roël is also a knitter. She has also a YouTube channel. When I think about it, I will link it below. You can follow her. Also, she has she makes videos for healthy food and eating, healthy living, and also knitting in the end. So that's maybe nice to go and follow her also. Now this is a beautiful house, a nice garden. Everything you need was there. That was the, how do you say it ook alweer? The downstairs. There was her office. She works from home, and this was the lovely space in her house. Here we sat and knit and talked, and it was a super nice time in Manchester. Yeah, and this was the garden. I loved yeah, the look of the house, how she decorated it, and this lovely kitchen was super nice. So the most important thing was standing here on the corner, of course, and that's the coffee machine. So we drank coffees together. Here you see us in the meantime, at the wool barn, there was a wool barn. We went there by Uber, but the taxi driver dropped us 50 meters too early, so we had a little walk. But that was okay. This was it. I don't remember the name anymore. That's Roël. You saw in a kleine flits. It was one of the biggest yarn things, I think, in England. This is the entrance. I filmed a little bit, not too much, so we were very exciting to go in. Yay! And here, here I'm walking through the shop. They had a lot of acrylic and cotton yarns, but also sock yarns and rowan. This is the sock yarn corner. That was my corner, of course. So we picked a few balls. I bought needles, DPNs here for 3.25 millimeter needles for thicker sock yarn. This was the coffee corner. We drank coffee. We had a cake. So this was the name, Rowan Black Sheep Wools. Oh yeah, that was the name. It was super nice to go there. In the meantime, we are here in Manchester. This was the area where Roël lived before, in the city of Manchester. So we went to explore a little bit where she lived. And for me, this was the first time in Manchester. I was in Liverpool and London and all kinds of things before, but not in Manchester. So that was also new for me. And we went to a little shop it was a little big shop called Abacam. They sold also, here, this is what I mean, they sold also fabrics and yarn. I bought 2 sock ball yarns, but I didn't film that. This was the fabric piece. I took one little fabric, but it was so much fabric I couldn't, I couldn't, and this was another shop. It was more like a craft shop for every craft, so very big. I love to watch it, but they only sold cotton or acrylic yarns. But nice to see, and I like to see the buses in Manchester were yellow and not red. Super nice. So we went for a walk, then we went to a thrift shop, and afterwards we had dinner. This was in the thrift shop. We had a late lunch, and that was this fabulous toasty. I loved it. So it was good and full. And then, surprisingly, there was a Tim Hortons. That's a Canadian company. I know that from earlier when I was in Canada. So we went to drink coffee at Tim Hortons, and I loved it a lot. And I didn't buy a mug, and now I'm very sorry that I didn't do that. Here it's the next morning, I think. We're back in the house of Roël in the morning. I was knitting on my sock. Roël woke up a little bit later, and I think 10 minutes later, and we were talking and knitting, and that was super nice. And had breakfast. Here I am making myself a little bit tidy up. And we went to the city where she lives in the neighborhood. We went walking in that little city. There were 8 thrift shops, so I was very happy, of course, you can imagine. But in the morning we took it slow, and then later in the morning we did go to that little town. Here I'm still knitting. I was fresh. Now I don't look fresh because I had a headache the whole week, migraine again. So once in a while I took a migraine tablet, and sometimes it was gone. And here we are at the thrift shops, and in the first shop they sold these little teapots, but I bought a lot last year, so I didn't bring one now because I don't have enough space to take it. Now I'm a little bit a pity that I didn't take the first one, but yeah, that will come later maybe. Now Now here, this is the city. Aldrich, Aldright, I don't know. Oh, ik ben het alweer vergeten, wat erg. Oh, I'm so sorry. It comes up later. So yeah, the thrift shops were very nice. We went to all of them. In some shops I bought something, and yeah, I just like the look of these little thrift shops, and yeah, you never know what to find, so that's really nice. All right, all right. I don't know the name anymore. What's stupid? I will tell you later. So I liked these. I was looking for a lady with the knitting needles, but that wasn't there. And I like these brown mugs, but I didn't buy it because I don't want to just buy one. That's a little, so yeah, jammer. So that was it. Oh yeah, this is the marketplace. A few times a week there was a market, but that was not on that day, and that was okay. But Roël wanted to show me. We had to go to the toilet, and then we went in a sort other other place where we drank coffee. There were a lot of stalls, mostly coffees. That was here, coffees and things to eat. And Roël was she's always every Tuesday she's going there with a grandchild, so she knew the lady, and yeah, it was a nice environment, very much young people, older people, everything. So we drank a coffee there. This was the last thrift shop we went to, and they had a lot of handwerk, haberdasheries stuff. So, but I don't think I bought something there. I think a few cards. This is the next morning. We had to go back to London. Roël had a family party in London, and I had booked a hotel for 2 days in London, 2 nights. Here we are sitting on the station waiting for the train. It was nice weather, not too hot. Gelukkig. I was still in a migraine. That was a little pity. But yeah, we had a nice seat in the train, and the train ride was 2 hours, and then we were in London again. Now here back on King's Cross St Pancras, we were walking towards my hotel. I couldn't go in the room yet, but I could leave my bag there, my suitcase and my bag, so this is the hotel, the Elm Wood Hotel. It's nearly really close by King's Cross, so that was good. So we went on. After that, Roël had to take her suitcase with her because she had to go to another place later in the day in London. We went to Loop, of course, Loop London, the nice yarn shop. I was there a few times before, so it was not really new for me anymore, but it's always nice to go there. The next day they were closed, but because they were celebrating 20 years Loop. That was on a Saturday, but we were there on Friday, so that was good. I bought a set of sock blockers again, because I have the medium size bought now, and I have already 2 bigger sizes, so I use them a lot for showing off my socks. This is upstairs in the shop. I was really tired, so Roël was looking for yarn, and I'm going to sit on the couch in just a few minutes to rest a bit, and just watching other people buy things. Here you see me sitting. The lady of the shop was checking if the yarn was in storage, and that was so. Roël bought 4 really nice balls for a colorwork vest, so that was good. And then we said goodbye to each other. Oh, always not a nice moment. And I went to my hotel, and Roël went to her family for the family gathering they had that weekend. And it's always a little bit emotional moment to say goodbye. So here I am on my own, heading to my hotel. My hotel at King's Cross. Yeah, nearly King's Cross station. Close by King's Cross. Oh yeah, here you see me walking through King's Cross station. I always like that station to see. And yeah, it was I think 5 to 10 minute at least walk to my hotel. I just had to pass the street. Here you see me in the hotel room. Saturday. No, sorry, it's Friday, 25 July. I'm finally arrived in my hotel in London. I was in Manchester, of course, for 3 days. It was super nice. I was visiting Roël, my knitting friend from England. She's super nice. She's super nice and warm and lovely person. We spent 3 days in Manchester, and she showed me around. But if you've seen this vlog in the beginning, you maybe already seen it. I now arrived in London, and I'm now for 1.5 days in London. Sunday morning early, I'm going to go back home, back to Holland. But first, I have a whole Saturday and now the Friday afternoon and evening in London, so that's really nice. It's really a little bit sticky and warm, 27 degrees. So I had to rest for a while, and now I'm going to drink a coffee, and I have an apple, and then I'm going to go for something to eat because I didn't eat a lot today. When we arrived in here from Manchester, I couldn't go in my hotel room immediately, so then we went to Loop London first, the yarn shop, and so that was nice. And then Roël had to, we had to say goodbye to each other. She had another appointment with family this weekend. So it was really nice, and now I'm going to spend the 2 days on my own. See you later. Here you see me pointing, and there was my hotel, and back there is King's Cross station, so it was really close to the station. But then I chose to go by bus to the city center. I always like the red bus more than, I like the underground also, but I don't always like to sit in the red bus and look around a little bit. So I knew that there was a bus going to the city, and here you see me at Liberty's outside. It was really busy in London. On some certain points I thought, oh, it's too busy for me. I'm getting old. I'm always going to Liberty's, but yeah, I think it was that day it was too hot. I had a migraine. I was still a little bit time of the month, so I was a little bit grumpy, I think, and I didn't enjoy the moment as much as I see it back now. Now I think, oh, it was nice. I was there, but it didn't feel like that. Sometimes you enjoying to go somewhere, and then you're there, and then you don't feel it. And that was what was happening that night. But it was 27 degrees that day. It was far too sticky and warm. So I didn't buy anything. I just walked around. Here you see me on Regent Street. I didn't walk to Piccadilly Circus. Normally I would, but I was tired and it was hot. I went to John Lewis for yarn, of course, and I was sitting at that table. They had air conditioning now. I think that was the first time. Normally it's super hot there, but it was air conditioning. So I was sitting at the table and thinking, do I want to buy this yarn, yes or no? But I didn't do that on that moment. I slept the night, and you see me tomorrow going back and grab it. Yeah, grab it, buy it. This lovely. I love the box, but I didn't buy it. It was £18, but I couldn't take it. I cannot take everything with me. It was a little bit too big, but I love the basket. Here I'm on Oxford Street. I'm thinking I'm going with the underground back to my hotel. So that's what I did. I was ready for that day. It was too hot, and here I'm at King's Cross, and I had to walk to my hotel. And then finally I got under the shower. In the meantime, this is in the next morning. My breakfast, there was a really good breakfast in that hotel. They had warm croissants. I never experienced that before in a hotel in London, so that was a plus, a big plus.
Hello, good morning.
Here I'm back
26th July. It's around 9:30. I'm going to heading to Portobello Road in a while. I have to put some clothes on. And then I was after breakfast. You saw my breakfast. If it's good, I went to lie down for half an hour because I had a really severe migraine all week. It's really bad this week. It's due to the hormones. But I just took my last migraine tablet. So hopefully it stays away now, because for tomorrow I don't have any anymore. But tomorrow morning I leave very early, so Sunday at 8 o'clock I'm in the train already back to Amsterdam. So hopefully this headache stays away, and maybe I will go to the pharmacy and ask if I can buy it a few tablets loose, hopefully. So that's what I'm planning to do today. First to Portobello, and then later I will see where I go in London. Maybe I will go to the city again or something else. I don't know that yet. It's not too hot today. I think 24 degrees, and it's now still a little bit cloudy. So that's good, because I had it so hot this week. It's really humid, so that's not so nice. But yeah, we're ready, and I see you later. Look, this is my hotel, Elmwood Hotel, King's Cross, and there's King's Cross St. Pancras. So super nice and close by. It's a recommendation, this hotel, yeah. So yeah, today I'm feeling a little bit better than yesterday, so I will try to vlog a little bit more. This is King's Cross St. Pancras, King's Cross station. I love that station. It's really one of the nicest buildings I think in London, and it's from Harry Potter movies. I think 2 is filmed here, and it's always a nice place to be. And from King's Cross there are going all the metros and buses and trains to other parts of the country and overseas. Now, see you later. Yeah, here I am at
the beginning of Portobello Road. It's very busy. It's Saturday, of course. Normally I don't go on Saturdays anymore, but yeah, it was a long time ago, so I thought I will do this, and I don't regret it. It was super nice. But yeah, when you're on your own, you don't, yeah, the people around you, that's good. You don't have to wait on anybody. You can, yeah.
So yes, I'm at the start of Portobello Road. It's one of the nicest places I think in London, Notting Hill. But it's really busy today because it's Saturday. That's the day, and there are lots of tourists, of course. That's what I am also. But normally I go here during the week, and not on Saturdays. But yeah, we'll see. We'll let it go. Yeah. We'll walk in it, and I'm alone, so I don't have to wait on anybody. Super nice. See you later.
Sí, pero es que me estaba hablando de esto.
And of course, I took Cindy with me. I'm always making a few Cindy photos in London. I just did it on Portobello this time. I didn't feel like doing it on more places. And then I'm going to put them on my Cindy Instagram account, Cindy underscore collector. So if you like to follow me there, also you could. Yeah, and I enjoyed all the little stalls and all the antiques and potteries and things. And then I went into the arcades, the antique arcades. That's super nice. It was a long time ago that I was in there, because normally when I come here it was on weekdays or on other days. And I took my time this time. I walked the whole street, the whole Portobello Street. It's a long, very long road. I didn't know it was so long, so I was enjoying it very much. Yeah, I took my time, and I didn't. That teapot I have also, yay! No, I was not in a hurry.
So yeah, no, it's a recommendation to go on Saturday. It's really busy, but I think everything is open now, and that's nice. Every antique stall is there, and normally I would go on weekdays here because of this is too many people, but I enjoyed a lot today, so yeah, thankful that I'm here. You.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, and then it was time to sit down and drink a tea. I ordered a mint tea. There was a singer at that corner, but I did put the music down because of the copyright, or the audio rights. How do you say it? This is the piece I normally don't walk, because on Saturdays you have the market there, but on weekdays I think some days there is something going on, but not every day. And then I walked the last bit of the Portobello Road also, and that was surprisingly nice. I didn't expect that there were a lot of stalls. Here it's this skirt was a knitted skirt, and I thought this jacket was nice, the vintage clothing. And then I went a little bit further and I walked the rest of the Portobello Road street. And I did not expect that it was so. This was this piece that was so surprisingly nice. I found a lovely little bag. I bought a lovely vintage bag, super nice. I show it later in the video after this. And from the beginning of the street until the end, until I went back to the how do you say it, metro, I walked 8.8 kilometers. So that was a really nice long walk. So if you're never been here in London, you have to go see this. It's super nice. All the vintage things, food stalls. Oh yeah, this was the bag I bought. Super nice. For 10 pounds. I could pay it in euros because I didn't have cash pounds, but I had euros. So the man said, you can pay me 12 euros and that's okay. So happy with that. And I have a few other things, but I show you that later after the video. I stick a piece and I tell you everything I bought. So yeah, from this point off, there were a lot of stalls. I think I walked, the whole street, and then in the end of the street, I think it was Gold Hawk Yard. I don't know it for sure anymore, but there were a lot of food stalls. I love this chair. This chair we had when we were younger, when we were children. So I had to make a little film of it. These houses were in the side beside the street. So I thought I walked in this piece, filming this a little bit. It was like that little, how do you say that? Muses, I think. The people that were sitting there, they were working in the shops. And really at the end of the street, you could go to the right, and there were another, vintage shops. This was one of them. These were all, kingdom-related mugs. Didn't buy one, but I liked the look of it. And then I was very hungry, and I eat at that stall. It was Moroccan food, and there was a lovely cat. I missed my cat at that point, so I had to film this fella.
Hello, good evening. It is Saturday evening around 6 o'clock. I'm walking towards the bus. I'm going for the last time to the city center tonight, and I'm going by bus to the center, and I think I will go back with the underground. So with the latest night, and tomorrow we go home really early.
Here I am at Oxford Street. It was really busy. It's always busy there, but this was around 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock at night. I went back to John Lewis to buy the balls that I saw the day before, and I thought I'd buy them. And when I was ready, I went immediately back with the same, not the same bus, but the same number bus to King's Cross, and then it was enough for this weekend. So here you see me before I go to the shop, and I always enjoy the red buses through the streets of London. Super nice to see. And here I am at the table again, and now I bought the balls. that I didn't bought yesterday. And the knitting needles, 3.25 for the thicker sock yarn. I bought a package of that also. And here I'm sitting at the top of the bus back to my hotel. It's a nice ride. I know the way better since I'm coming in London for more than 14 or 15 years now, and I know the way. Good. So this is a little video that I stick to between it.
Good morning, it is Sunday morning, 10 minutes to 6. I'm here at King's Cross waiting to go to my train. First going to score a coffee and then I'm going to check in. My train leaves at 8:16, so in about 25 minutes I can check in already. Unfortunately, I've got a headache, a severe headache, migraine. My migraine tablets are op the pop. I took a lot, but it wasn't enough, so that's not nice. I have a severe headache now, so it will be hopefully it will go away with other pills, but yeah, we'll see. So thank you for watching. This was the London vlog, England London vlog, and see you next time from King's Cross. See you later in Holland. Hello and welcome to the end of this holiday vlog. I would like to show you what I bought in Manchester and in London. I realized that I taped a lot of pieces, but I didn't show my face. So maybe it's nice to talk a little bit in front of the camera. This is a new setting again. It's not ideal because that piece of my head has a lot of light, and here it's very dark. So maybe I have to do that different next week when I tape my podcast, but we'll see that later. This is it for now. I hope you can see me and hear me. I wanted to show you a few things I got and I bought. The first thing is this lovely mug I got from Roël with the knitted balls. Oh, super nice. So that was one of the gifts she gave me. It's a little bit messy around here, of course. Then I got this lovely project bag with a pouch for my DPNs. It belongs together. I love it a lot. It's like a velvet fabric, and I could choose one of the balls myself from the shop, and I chose this one for that was also a present from Roël to me. Noro sock yarn. I love it because normally you see Noro yarns, but you can knit a whole sweater of it. That's what I want to do in the future. But this was Noro sock yarn, super nice. I did not know that was existing. It's Silk Garden sock yarn, and the color number is S84. Is that the color number? But I love the colors together. So you have to knit it on a bigger needle. So I bought in the shop Knit Pro 3.25s, of course. That's what I want to try instead of 3.5 needles. So this is already in this project bag to maybe cast on in the near future or in this coming week. I don't know that yet. We went to the wool barn. I think you saw it in the video before here. It was a nice big shop. A lot of choice, also for crocheters. They had a lot of sock yarn, but a lot of sock yarn was out of stock, I think. But there was still enough, so I bought, this one was the first one I saw, that is the DK from Sandra Rhodes. I knitted the normal sock 4-ply from this, and this one was now in the sale for £4, so I thought, yes, I want that. So that was the first thing I picked. Then I have one ball of this head over heels from Stylecraft, also sock yarn. This is how it knits up, and this is with Stellina in it. I love it, and I liked the color combinations. Maybe I will knit this with Christmas also. Then I had a normal ball, Rowan. I wanted to try this. This was in the sale for £6. Normally Rowan felted tweed cost, I think, around £10.50. This one was £6, so I thought I will buy one, and I will knit a headband for in the winter on the bike. I love this color green, so that is what I bought one of. Did I buy more there? I think I forget one. No, I think that was it for that shop. I had a few little presents, but I can't show you because it's for swaps. Oh yeah, then we went the next day. We went to, no, that was the same day. On the same day, in the afternoon, we went to Manchester, city centre of Manchester. Roël lived there for a few years, so she showed me where she lived. And then we walked to two shops. One sold a lot of yarn, but also a lot of fabric. So I picked one piece of fabric out of this one I like the most. My eye fell on this, and this was £2. I think it's half a meter. It's 100% cotton for maybe future project bags. Then I found this one, Rico design. I think, yeah, I like the sprinkly and the stripes. Well, that's what he says, sprinkly stripy. 4-ply. This is how it knits up. And the number is color number 003. So if you think, oh wow, nice. But yeah, I bought that in that shop. Was it Alt Cabane or so called? I don't know it anymore. And then this lovely zigzag ball from King Cole. I always hope to find one, and there was just one, this blue, and I thought, yes, this one is for me. I asked Roël, do you want it? No, she didn't want it, so I bought it. So that was in that shop, these two. And the fabric, if I think, yeah, and then Friday we went back to London with, I forgot one. This one I forgot, I think. This one I bought in, also in the wool barn. So this one I also bought. This is Hertjekarn long colors. Super nice color, also in the wool barn. So yeah, and Fridays we went to back to London. Roël had a party on Saturday in London with her family, and I had booked my hotel for 2 nights in London. So Friday when we arrived in London, I brought my suitcase to the hotel, and then we went to Loop London. And when I was there, I wanted to buy these sock blockers. I have a few. I have 2 sets, but I have the bigger size. This is the bigger size. And always when I show the socks, yeah, this is a little bit too big for my feet because I have a size 14, but to show off it works well. But now they were in stock again, the right size, so that's these ones, and this fits a lot better for size 40. So very happy with my extra sock blockers. I always like to, when I'm finished one sock, like to hang it in my house somewhere to show off. That's the reason why I have sock blockers, and for the video of course, but I don't use it for really blocking my socks. Maybe I will in the future. So that is what I bought there, and 2 minis. These I liked these colors. This one and this lovely brown. So that's what I bought at Loop London, 2 things. On Saturday, Loop London was closed because they exist in 20 years already. But yeah, we were there on Friday, so that was good. And then on Saturday, I went. Friday, I was at John Lewis and I saw 2 balls West Yorkshire spinners. And at first I thought, no, I don't need it. I'm going to sleep overnight and maybe I buy them tomorrow. And Saturday night I thought, yeah, Ivonne, come on, buy them. So I bought 2 West Yorkshire spinners and I want to combine these 2. Heels, toes and cuffs, and then the sock in this new color from West Yorkshire Spinners. I think it is color number 1244. And this one is color number 1002. So that is what I bought in the end. Yeah, and on the antique market on Portobello on Saturday, that was so nice. Saturdays is a really busy day on Portobello Road, I know that, but I didn't been there for 5 years, I think, on the busy market. Normally I will go on weekdays and then there's not a lot of stalls, but I always like to go there. So now it was Saturday and it was really busy, but I found this lovely Devon house. It says Devon on the back. Oh, I love it a lot. What is Benny Inn? Super sweet. I have another few of these houses, so that was a good find. I loved it. And I found this pot. You buy them normally at Alice's for £20, but this one I found in the thrift shop on Notting Hill for £4.50. So that was also a nice find. This little plate I found in another thrift shop in Altrincham, £1.50. I love it. Sometimes I use this for stitch markers or that kind of things. So that was also one of my finds. Yeah, and I think I bought a few cards in thrift shops, and yeah, I think that was it. Oh yeah, and this mug. I bought this mug on Portobello Road. I'd rather be in Portobello. It's a simple mug, but I thought I like it. I like the text, and it's not too big, so I can drink a coffee from it. And I think that was all the things I bought. It's enough. It's already enough yarn, and yeah, super sweet memories. That's the reason why you buy things, of course. Yeah, oh yeah, I bought a little bag. That's what I forgot to tell in the Dutch video. Always forget something. This is what I bought on the antique market. Oh, I loved it a lot. A little leather pouch. It's real, yeah, stevig vintage leather with a nice long strap, and it costed €12. The man said £10, but I didn't have pounds. I said, can I pay by card? And he said, no, that's not possible, but you can pay in euros. So I had a lot of euros. And then I paid €12. How nice. So I want to, yeah, I'm really intending to use this as my bag. So, yeah, that was a little bit my holiday. I hope you liked it. Maybe I forgot something to show you, but then I'm showing it in the next video again. Thursday is my next podcast episode. And then I'm going to tell you all about the knit-along that I start 1 August, the Virtuous Unite knit-along. So yeah, thank you for watching. I hope you liked it, and like and subscribe, and I'll see you on Thursday. Doei! I forgot to show you this one. This one I got from Roël, of course. Also, I had a lot of things to show. So this is what I got. Minis from this Pink Bears and Jemima's 4-ply balls. Super nice, so I can use them for my blanket and socks. Sorry, I forgot. Doei!